right, what's going on, everyone? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2024 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo Box Break number 7. Welcome. Especially for anybody who's new to the channel, welcome. A bit about us. We've been around for over 7 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, do us a huge favor and hit the old subscribe button there. eBay continues to run their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings. Look in the description. You'll see a link. Follow that and do what it says, and you can win some free cards. And, of course, as always, chefsportscards.com, our little slice of the World Wide Web. We've always got some breaks up over there. So go and check us out over there today. All right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, John C. Braves, Ryan F. Orioles, Daniel O. Red Sox and Cubs, Mark H. White Sox, Jeremy J. Reds, Jeffrey T. Guardians, Chen P. Rockies, Jeremy J. Tigers, Kyle R. Royals, Miles S. Astros, Josh B. Angels, Keith B. Dodgers, Josh B. Brewers, John T. Twins, Shannon B. Marlins, Christopher K. Mets, Leonardo R. Yankees, Josh B. A's, Adam G. Phillies, and Mark H. Pirates, Jeremy J. Cardinals, Christopher K. Padres, Aaron I. Giants, Jacob C. Where was I? Mariners, Christopher K. Rays, Kyle R. Rangers, Mark H. Blue Jays, Chen P. And Nationals, Trent K. All right, Chris, how are you? John, what's up, buddy? Please and thank you. Yes, sir. Let's see what we can do. The old cinder block Bowman. Telling you, one of these years I'm going to start saving these boxes, build my Bowman house. Oh man, Chef Smurf fell over. He always falls over. Mariners were there too, Christopher Case? Oh, okay. I usually notice that when I'm abbreviate one, but it'll all work out in the shipping and all that. Come on, hands work today. All right, let's see what Bowman Super Jumbo's got for us tonight. It's been very nice to us. Let's hope it continues this evening. Good luck, everybody. Bryce Rayner and Hagen Smith, Server King, and Carter Holton gold paper, 32 of 50. For Ryan. These cards, again, like the first few cards in every pack out of this case, it's like a little chewed up on the bottom. It almost looks like it was perforated. It's weird. It's usually only the first like 3 to 5 cards, but strange. Somebody made a mess up. Somebody donkeyed it. Connor Griffin, Montgomery, Dix, Kurtz. All right, Chromes. Yes, Zach Bean. Knowles. Davies Tears. Brady Montgomery draft night and Jock Cags. Cags in tune. Jack Cags. Matt Shaw. All right. Refractors of Alexander Albertus, Ty Pete, Vargas, Kyle Teal, Villario. Rodriguez, Parker Smith, Bryce Eldridge, Connor Foley refractor, and Herrick Hernandez for the Braves. A Braves pack. Herrick Hernandez. John likes it when I donkey it. They donkeyed it. For Ryan. 4th rounder. All right, we don't want 4th rounders. We want 1st rounders. Come on now. Da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Nori Amek. All right. Chromes. Clifford. Boston Bateman. Cam Smith and Keggs and Caminetti. Billy Amack. All right. Now we got some goodies to play with. Okay. Start this way. Dylan Cruz in tune. Prospects in action. Bryce Rayner for Detroit. And that is a draft night refractor CAG number 159 of 250 for the Royals. For Miles. And the Tigers for the prospect in action is Kyle. All right, next up for the Yankees, Griffin Herring, numbered 40 of 199. And Aiden Major for the Guardians, number 25 of 250. sold for 100K. Wow. So what? I mean, obviously the Skeens is still out there. What other big ones are still out there? Chen has the Guardians. 100K. See, that's what's kind of crazy about the Skeens one. Like, the Pirates are offering all that stuff, but I mean, the card itself is sold for millions. Like, would you rather just have the cash? Sickening. Sickening. Clark. Porter. All right. Refractors of Lizarano, Diaz, Vargas, Sproat, Veen, Ford, Martin, Farmello, Cags, and Josh Grador. Josh Grador for the A's. Really? Except the Skeens. Skeens hasn't been pulled. Third rounder, 75th overall for Adam. I'm sure somebody's keeping track of it somewhere. I'm sure there's a spreadsheet somebody's got with all the ones that have been found. It'd be crazy if that thing sits out there for years. you know, like this. I mean, God forbid, I wouldn't wish it on anyone, but like, let's say, Skeen's career doesn't pan out the way people think it's going to. You're 5 years down the line. He's, pitching in the Mexican League somewhere, and somebody's like, "Oh, I found the debut patch." That would suck. Pirates would be like, "Yeah, no, we're good. We don't want that anymore." Is it on the paper? Roman Anthony to $4.99 for the Red Sox. At those kind of numbers, does it like even cross someone's mind not to sell those cards? Like, oh, I found the Jackson Trio debut patch. Yeah, it's gonna go for about 125. All right, put it up there. That baby's for sale. Anybody hit the Mega Millions tonight? Did they pull that yet? I don't even. I'm not really a lottery guy, so I don't know what time they pull it. But I've seen it's been all over the news. It's supposed to be like $1.5 billion or something. That would be fun. That would be so nice to win. Could you imagine? Oh yeah, here you won $1.25 billion. Hagen Smith in tune. Nick Kurtz draft night and Matt Shaw on the Lunar for the Cubbies. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a lot of guys you can compare it to. Certainly, I don't wish it on anyone, but it wouldn't be unheard of for somebody to have a huge impact and then fall off pretty dramatically. But if that card isn't found, and then one day it is, somebody's gonna be like, "Oh my god." The card would never even touch my hands. Just put it right up for sale wherever it had to go. Refractors of Knowles, Wentworth, Radney, Clark, DePaula, Namala, Hope, Ryan Waldschmidt, Brock Porter, and Braylon Dowdy to 99 for the Guardians. 25 of 99. First rounder, 36th overall for the Guardians. Very nice. For Chen. That's one of the big problems, I mean, with pitchers in general. I mean, okay, as a hobby, we're not very fair to pitchers in general. Even guys who are very, very good of one Cy Young still don't have a ton of value. I mean, you basically need an entire career. You either need to be a super hot prospect or have a real, like, huge career worth of work to point to have any, extreme value in this hobby. But one of the reasons for it is it's so easy to get hurt and be done, you know? I mean, Tommy John surgery is wonderful. It's done a lot for people, but you see some of these guys come up who are, huge prospects for pitching, and 3 months later they're getting surgery, and then they come back and then another surgery, and I mean, hell, Paul Skeens is, he's an oddity. If you look back at the last 10, 15 years of drafts, like all these pitchers that got taken first overall, you never heard anything from them. Mostly due to injury and, other reasons, but it's not unheard of, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not a lottery guy. My mother was. Oh, my mother, she was hardcore. But the funny part with my mother was my mother. Now, again, this is when I was a kid, so this is 40 years ago, 45 years ago. When you didn't have like the Powerball and all that, you just had like the pick three and pick four. There weren't these 8 million different lotteries that are out there now. But my mother every day. Now, in fairness to her, she just go and play her number. You know what I mean? She wasn't one of these people who's paying 100 different numbers a day or anything. She just play her number. But man, she had to go get that ticket every day, and then of course she'd hit once every 5 years, and then give us all, oh, you guys make fun of me. See, I win. Blah blah blah. It's like, Mom, you won $80. You spent like 2,000 on tickets before you won. Like, I don't think she ever really cared about the money. She just wanted to be able to tell people she won the lottery. When the last time I lived in Philadelphia, which was about 15 years ago, Sebastian Walcott to 499 for Texas. Oh, I'm not saying Paul Skeens is going to have a problem at all. I'm just saying it's not unheard of. You know, arms deteriorate very fast. My whole thing to this is this extreme value of something that can fall apart overnight. Let's take Wander Franco for example. The millions and millions and tens of millions that were lost on his cards overnight. And okay, yeah, granted, people didn't realize he was, such a horrible person, on in his personal life. But I mean, it's just like that overnight. You're done, and a lot of money to spend on a card. Radney Intune, I love his hobby as much as anyone in the world. Connor Griffith, but 125 millions of dollars, whatever it is, it's nuts. Johnny King to 100 for Toronto. For Chen, believe me, I certainly don't believe he's not going to have a future. But with pitchers, man, and the way they throw these days, they can go downhill fast. Gage Zeal, numbered 127 of 200. Exactly. Yeah, that's my point. That's what I'm getting at. I'm more than happy to deal with them just as long as I sell them as quickly as they come in. I mean, honestly, even if he has a hugely successful career, I can't I can't imagine his value is ever going to be much higher than it is right now. Like, unless, he's the best pitcher of all time or something, I suppose. But I mean, some of the cards and the values that are out there, it's like, even if this guy has the most amazing career, how much more valuable can they get? Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. Values are pretty high now. Refractors of May, Wright, Neighbors, Auger, Guerrero, Salas, Shaw, Baez, Matt Shaw, and a blue auto of John Spikerman for the Phils, 64 of 150 True Blue. John Spikerman, third round, 100th overall. He's a really good prospect, though, this kid. Mark H. Yeah, well, look, and I again, I understand that Wander is a, whole different kind of story from what a scumbag he is, but I mean, you don't know these people. You have no idea what they're doing. I mean, it's all a gamble, I guess, in a way. But the best gamble is to get rid of him as soon as you get him, and make your money while you can. I realize everyone's looking for the next Trout or Tom Brady, and want to have that odd Chrome card that's worth $25,000, but I'll take 2,500 right now. It's fine with me. Yeah, but like I was saying about my mother, she was always like, I think she just wanted to win. And when I lived in the city in Philly, we had a bodega that was like 2 blocks down from our house. One day I go in there and the guy's got like lottery tickets stacked like 3 inches thick. And I said, "What?" It's like, "Wow, who plays that?" He's like, "Oh, I've got lots of people who are professional lottery players." I'm like, "They're what?" He's like, "Yeah, they actually would keep an answering machine at the bodega. People would call their numbers in the morning." He said it would take them over an hour just to do all the numbers off the machines. And then somehow, whether it was their system or whatever, these people would make money. I was like, wow. Now, he was a big deal, this place, because on Tuesdays, when the new scratch tickets would come out, he'd get guys who come in and drop 5-6 grand on scratch tickets at a time. And I would just be like, wow. It's like amazing to me. I'm not, like I said, I'm one of these guys that even when the lottery gets to $1 billion, if somebody doesn't remind me 10 times, I would forget to go do it. But somebody's got to win, I guess. I mean, I just love to see somebody win that, would appeal to everyone. It always seems like it's someone in their 90s. Massey, Harvey. But maybe this time, I don't know, maybe like a young couple hit or something. That would be cool. Although when you win this kind of money, who actually goes and claims it? You'd be nuts too. You go and pay some lawyer to go and pick it up for you. Nick Kurtz in tune, and Braden Montgomery prospects in action for the Red Sox. I mean, anybody who would go and claim a jackpot like that is nuts. If they won the like $1.2 billion. All right. Refractors, Flowing, Mitchell, Tibbs, Culpepper, Harlan, Cook, Ferrera, Cam Smith, and our last auto, oh boy, Nick Kurtz. Very nice hit for Oakland. Adam, hell of a hit. Congrats, my friend. 4th overall, first rounder, Nick Kurtz. All righty. You got it, John. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I do truly appreciate it. If you can, go check out our website, chefsportscards.com, and we will be here all weekend with a little bit of everything. So if you'd like to come see us, we'd love to have you. Otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And give me a quick second, we'll do a hit recap. All right. Hit recap for 2024 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo Box Break number 7. We got all our refractors here. We'll pull all the firsts out, make sure they get taken care of. I did these upside down. All right, hits. We had 2 prospects in action, Bryce Rayner and Braden Montgomery. Carter Holton, gold paper to 50. Cags on the draft night to 250 refractor. Griffin Herring for the Yankees to 199. Aiden Major to 250 for the Guardians. Roman Anthony to 499 paper for Boston. Matt Shaw Lunar for the Cubbies. Sebastian Walcott 499 paper for Texas. Johnny King 1 to 100 for the Blue Jays, and Gage Zeal to 200 for the Yankees. Autographs for the Braves, Eric Hernandez base, Josh Grader, something like that, for the A's. A very delicious Nick Kurtz for the A's. John Spikerman to 150 for the Phils, and Braylon Dowdy to 99 for the Guardians. All right, folks, again, have a wonderful evening. Hope to see everyone tomorrow. Later, bye.